school run features that Cordic has. You just heard quite a lot about the regular journey templates. These should look familiar to a lot of you. If they're not, I can't say enough how much I would say to get to use these. You've got them in there. You can set them up once for the entire year. You need one for the AM, one for the PM. You can link these into exclusion calendars as well, so it will just book what you need. And as a side note, which you heard in that interview, they can be used for more than just your school runs. Pretty much any regular booking, if it's taking the same person to work a few days a week, anything that's going to be a regular booking for you guys, you can use these regular job templates for. And I can't suggest enough how much time they'll save you if you get to use these. The exclusion calendars that I just mentioned, you can pop in the term times for a year, and if you've got several schools with the same ones, then you can use the same calendar for multiple templates. What this will do for you is to make sure the system only books the jobs when you need them, so you don't have a driver going to pick Bob up in half term and he's skiing. So in combination with the templates, this again will save you that admin and reduced margin of error, really. The Assistance tab, I've got a little tiny video here that should be playing. With the Assistance tab, as you can see in here, you've got all of the similar drop-downs as for the drivers and vehicles for the document warnings, and it will track the assistant documents. You give them an ID. If they work certain days of the week, you can pop them in on a rota. You guys can decide what documents you want in here and which ones you want to track. I've just gone with the most obvious one for an assistant in there, and that is going to track that for you. You can also restrict assistants to not being able to do jobs for certain accounts, which is something I've seen people like. You've got all of their personal info and their home address and these things called favourite places that will pop into the system for you. The option to have the pickup as the favourite place of the assistant. So the first stop is going to be that assistant's address or pickup. And as you can see here, I've got some feedback from another one of our customers who is also using the Assistance tab. And again, it's going to save you that time within this. As you can see, it will tell you if something is missing from them. You can easily add them to the journey. It's going to track everything for you and just reduce that admin as well. The other thing with the Assistant is you can, instead of having to manually create any sort of statement for how many jobs they've been on, etc., you can create a template for the credit and attach that to the regular journeys. And that's going to pull from the system into billing and allow you to create an assistant statement, which will look something like this one. Another part of the school features is the parent tracker app. This hopefully will give you less calls from parents. They can track multiple children and it is GDPR compliant, so it will only show the parts of the journey that your child is going on. I have got a tiny little video here of just sort of how it looks to the parent, if it is going to load. So you can see any past journeys, any upcoming journeys, and if you do have an active journey as well, it will show you something that will look a little bit like this one. The one that I was trying to put together for you guys was very boring because I didn't actually move, but this gives you more of an overall idea. It's going to show 2 children on here and the route they're going to take, and you can track them along the way. As well as that, it was mentioned in the interview, the ability to mark students as absent. The office can do this before the journey, and as well, the driver has the option as well on there too. Once you've got a absent stop on there, it also gives the driver the option to skip it as well. There is as well an option within this to put in your own reasons for why they've not attended on that day. And then I'm going to hand back over to Pat and leave this up here for just a minute.